D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So I watched Batwoman. The latest this is the penultimate episode. And then next week is the final episode of the series because it hasn't been renewed yet, and I don't think it's going to. I'm like 99% sure it's not going to get renewed. I wasn't going to wear this stupid getup because it drives me mental. But again, me wearing this costume is way more interesting than this friggin' episode. No wonder, nobody watches this show. It's boring. It's no fun. And the acting is terrible. It's just terrible. I don't understand how anybody on this show doesn't recognize that they're not doing good work here. I mean, it's just awful. Real fun side note. So I put this get up on, and then my neighbor, the window right here leads, you can see directly into her dining room. And she saw me wearing this and she's just like, okay. And I was like, hey. She thinks I'm a crazy person. Only a crazy person would put this get up on. But yeah, this episode was no fun. It was no fun. Like it's so dumb. And like the characters are so selfish. All of them. They're not heroes at all. This show is not about. It's so stupid. Like, don't get me wrong. I can appreciate a good soap opera drama and everything and everything, but this is not that. I mean, that's all this is now. There's no Batwoman. I don't even understand why she dresses up as Batwoman anymore for this show. It's not Batwoman. It's just the Chronicles of Brian Wilder. That's all it is. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I'm so happy that this show is going away. I'm sad because I won't get to do this anymore because this is kind of fun, just making fun of it and how stupid it is. But yeah, it's just no good. It's just no good. All right, I'm gonna stop doing this nonsense. But before I get started on this breakdown, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we always get shoved to the back of the line. So I please ask that you like, share, and subscribe. And I thank you in advance. I also ask that you do this to any small YouTuber. They would really appreciate it, and they just really need your help. Yeah. All right, let's get started on this episode. So it starts off with Alice, and she's on the elevator, and she breaks into Wayne Tower, which is, I'm all like, man, you guys, for a tower that's been blocked off, you guys just seem to be breaking into it every 5 seconds. So she's, of course, taking out all these security guards and everything. She's like, is there any little mouses that want to come out and play? And so 3 big, huge dudes come out. And of course, she takes them all down. No problem whatsoever. She kills them with the last one. Literally does not get hit. I'm all like, I'm sorry. Has anybody in this world been in a real fight? Alice has what training as far as fighting goes? And now she's all of a sudden she's a kung fu master and able to beat up these dudes with no problem, just ease and everything because she's crazy. So she's looking for the buzzer. Okay. And she finds it. She finds the buzzer in the pool table, the billiards table and everything. So, oh, I hate this thing. I hate this wig. I hate this mask, but yeah, I'm just hair flip. Anyways, so she finds it and she's like, there you are. And then she zaps herself and she wakes up and everything. And she's in the clinic. She's like, why am I here? And I'm all like, because you just zapped yourself, stupid. Come on, get with it. Get with it, sister. And Mary finds, she's like, I found you in Wayne Tower before the GCPD. And I'm all like, did you break into there too? Doesn't Marquise own this thing now? You broke into it. What's going on here? This is so shiny. Anyways, it's probably made of plastic. And she's all like, how do you feel? And she's like what was your name? Brittany? What's her real name? Like Beth. And then they start hugging. And then she's in front of the crazy board. Sorry, we're not allowed to say the C word anymore. So they've come to, they're like, her getting zapped, it fixed her. And they're like, you're free to go. And I'm all like, I don't think that's how it would work in real life. You could be a little bit more realistic here, just a tad. I understand it's a comic book show, but you be a tiny bit more realistic. Look how she's all like happy and stuff because her crazy sister and everything. So Ryan's mad. She's like, Ryan, she's like, she's like, that buzzer was for Marquise and everything. And I'm like, why are you helping Marquise out? He's done nothing for you. I mean, and Jada, it's so stupid. Anyways, I'm telling you right now, Bruce Wayne's gonna be your dad. I bet you. That's like gonna be the last episode. She's like, who's my dad? Oh, it's Bruce Wayne. And you're gonna be like, okay, I see the resemblance. Anyway, so she's like, here, and then she's all like, it's fried, Alice, and everything. And then she's at her grave. And she's all like talking to it because, COVID, they can't have too many scenes with people in it. She turns around, she sees Ocean's there. And he's all like, you killed me or whatever. And he's like, you think I could let you be happy and everything? And then he starts like, puking up blood. And she's like, I'm so sorry. Bad acting. And then she comes out of it because she's crazy. It's all a hallucination. And then I love how she looks into this and just bad acting all around. I mean, this woman has been bad at acting. When she was in Birds of Prey and she played the Black Canary in there, she was a bad actress there, and she's a bad actress here. No talent whatsoever. But she's all like, get away from me, Alice. I'm all like, stop talking to yourself. That's weird. That's so weird. And then she punches it, and I was all like, I don't think your girl punch would have broke that glass. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not very strong either, but I don't think. I mean, maybe you would have. I don't know. But subway glass isn't just like regular glass. Okay, you can't just punch it. It's fine. Anyway, so we go back to Wayne Tower, and this dude. Oh, I didn't get a good shot of him walking to the car. He's just walking to the car, and Batwoman strings him up, and. Just so she strings him up, which is kind of Batman-y. This is a good shot right here, but, one out of a million. And she strings him up, and she's all like, you're his lawyer, and I want a schedule kind of thing. Although I thought he was just insistent. He's not, like, very lawyery. I mean, I know some lawyers in real life, and they all have the same mannerisms and, like, demeanor and stuff. I mean, they're not, like, crazy kooky, but, like... This guy was more of an assistant. Anyway, so it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Okay. So back at her apartment, she's laying in bed because she's the woman in the relationship. And she gets up and she's like, you leave me alone in bed, you better have brought me coffee. And it's Jada Jet. And she's all like, cream and sugar, honey? And I'm all like, yeah, cream and sugar. Now, honey. She looks good, though. What is her name? I don't know, it doesn't matter. Jada, the actress, she looks good in this. She's like, So then we go back to the clinic, and Mary comes in, and she's all like, what are you doing? She's like, I need meds, I'm going crazy. I just need something to take off the chill until I find the buzzer. And she's all like, I need help, and everything. And she's like, the buzzer is for Marquise. And she's like, no, I'm going to use the buzzer. And she's like, you want to help me? I'm your sister. And she's like, you're not my sister. My sister wouldn't let me kill a man and leave him. You let me kill that man. And I'm all like, you're fucking with me, right? You're going to blame Alice for your actions? You killed that dude. That's on you. That's not on anybody else. That's on you. That's your fault. Okay? Mary, you need to own that. She doesn't own it. She totally throws Alice under the bus. I'm like, Alice didn't stab him with those viney vines. She doesn't have that power. You did that. Lame. Of course, it's Gen Zers always trying to give the blame on somebody else. There's no responsibility whatsoever. Same thing with these writers. They're like activist writers, so they have no responsibility whatsoever. It's everybody else's fault. So in the back of the apartment, she's all like, oh, what, you trying to blame mommy, dearest, and everything? She's like, no, we're getting together so we can brainstorm on how to find Marquise and turn back to normal. And And then she shows up, Ryan. And she's like, why didn't you tell me? She's like, I'm sorry, I should have told you. I'm like, why? Like, you're not an official couple yet, not till the end of the episode. You're not Facebook official, okay? So then she comes in, and they have her thing, and they find out that it's Barbara Keene, which is James Gordon's ex-wife and everything. And Mama Jet here, she's all, man, this is so obnoxious. How does Batman wear it? She's all like, I gotta go and everything. She's like, whatever you need, manpower, money, whatever, just let me know. She's like, that was weird. And I'm like, yeah, it was weird because she's acting funny, so something's going down. And then what's her face? Sophie. She's like, I gotta go do something real quick. And I'm like, what? And so she's all on the phone. She's like, let everybody know Mario. She's like, they might be in danger, kind of thing. She's like, what's going on? And she's like, how did you get down here so fast? She's like, it's a lesbian bar. You gotta know your exits. And I'm like, that must be a lesbian joke. I don't get it. Whatever. And she's all like, why aren't you telling her this is about, I think she mentions the Black Hand Society or whatnot. I love how I'm petting my hair. Is that what girls do when they have long hair like this? They just pet it like it's a dog. Anyways, so she's like, if you knew what was best for Ryan, you wouldn't tell her. And I'm like, is Ryan a child? No, just tell her. That's the problem with these things. When people don't, it's always the same thing. When you don't tell somebody something, it ends up biting you in the ace. I'm like, you always tell somebody right off the bat. Just tell them. Oh, and it's not even that big a deal. Okay, so she gets in the car and she drives away. But then the real car shows up. She's like, your boss just got kidnapped. Call 911 because they're going to be able to help. And then she runs after the car. I'm all like, and she's running all weird. You know, she's all like, not even trying. I'm all like, oh gosh. Did she go to the Ruby Rose school of not doing action sequences for this show? I heard she didn't even want to go up and down stairs. Like, she was like, I don't want to do any action sequences. Like, even running up and down stairs. Oh, what an asshole. Anyways, so then Mary goes to this house of the man that she killed. And I'm all like, why? And she's like, is your mom home? And she's like, hi, I have information about your husband. And she's like, come on in. And then Alice goes to the Joker's old hideout, and she goes to that, because that woman there that built the buzzers there. She pulls out the knife, but she drops it, and then she sees Mouse, and Mouse is all like, what are you doing here, Mouse? You got butterfingers and everything. She's like, you're not real. Go away. Leave me alone. She gets this woman, and she, like, holds the knife to her, and she's like, you're going to fix the buzzer and everything. So then they track down Jada's car. They're trying to track down Jada's car. And she's like, this is the joke, the whole thing. They're like, are you still, yeah, this is the okay. So she's wearing this blue blazer and this gray shirt. And this is the running joke in this episode is like, were you wearing that yesterday? And I'm all like, is this going on a 24-hour period or whatnot? So it must be because she's so everything goes so fast in the Batwoman universe. So anyway, so they leave. So Alice is threatening this woman. She's like, you're going to build me another buzzer. And she's like, sorry. She's like, I work for one psychopath at a time and everything. And she's like, yeah, but you usually listen and do what the one that's got a knife to your throat says, kind of thing. And then she goes to grab it. She's like, when you got a psycho like the Joker, when you're working for the Joker, you learn a thing or two about crazy blondes or whatever, which I think is a Harley reference. And she goes to grab a pencil to stab her, but then she gets shot by Marquise and she's dead. And he's all like, no, I got plans for the buzzer kind of thing. He's all like, no, why do you want to be normal anyways? He's like, you're Alice of Wonderland. And this guy is such a bad actor. It's like ridiculous. Sorry, I need some chapstick. He's not a good actor. Like, it's like these two are like, it's like bad actor central right here. because like his movements are all weird and blocky. I'm like, what's going on here? Like, oh, I'm so glad this show is ending right now. I'm getting upset just talking about this and how bad it is. Anyway, so he's all like, you know, he even bows and stuff. Oh, it's so stupid. But he's all like, he does this laughing gas on her. They both start laughing, and then she gets knocked out. And I was like, I don't think that's how the laughing gas works. You just laugh yourself to death. And then she wakes up, and the Black Hand Society is sitting here, but they're all tied up, and Marquise has got them all tied up, and it's you know, Keen, there's an Arkham guy, there's Mario Falcone, and I'm all like, oh, you could have used Mario Falcone you know, as something fun, but they didn't, because you know, they're stupid. And then his mom, of course. So then he's like, you know, you guys, after Elliot, what was this, Timothy Elliott, Hush, after that kid, all these rich people, their kids that were psycho, they got together, made this Black Hand Society to fix their kids. And he's got this wheel. He has this wheel, and then he spins it, but he's using this stuff on them. He's already figured out what he's going to use specifically on each person. So I'm like, well, I have the wheel. There's no point to that. So the Barbara Keene lady, because her son, JJ, she said, I don't remember that from the comic books. I don't remember, you know, Jim Gordon having a son, but he could have, and I just don't remember it. I don't remember. I just thought he always had Barbara, and that's it. But he gets her, and he's like, you pumped him through a bunch of you know, untested medical stuff, and now I mixed them all together, and we're just gonna give them to you and everything. So he does, and she starts foaming at the mouth, but she doesn't die just yet, because later on they're all like, are you okay, and everything. And so he's going through, she sees Mouse again because she's crazy, and she's all like, I need the buzzer so I can get normal. And he's all like, I don't remember what he says. It doesn't even matter. It's so stupid. And then Mary's all like, I know who killed your husband. And she's like, yeah, we got an anonymous call. It was Alice, because she knew too many details. And I don't know if I'm going to give Alice the benefit of the doubt and just be all like, she called to help Mary out, throw Mary a bone and everything. But she's like, yeah, Alice did it and everything. Which I'm all like, of course, she's gonna let Alice take the fall, because she's, you know, a selfish person. They're all selfish in here. And then these two are in here. I don't remember what they're talking about. It doesn't even matter. It literally doesn't matter. Like, you knowing what they were talking about in this Batmobile right now will not help you out with this episode or the story at large. It won't help you out at all. So then he's down to this guy. He kills him. And then he's got his mom left, and he's all like, so what he's going to do is he's going to use the technology that she used on him to freeze him, the Mr. Freeze technology to freeze her. And he's like, we're going to let you be on ice for about a decade and everything. He's like, but you're not going to be with your normal lady thoughts. He's going to zap her with the crazy buzzer and have her be crazy. And so right before he does, Alice comes in, and she tackles him, and then they fight or whatnot. And she's like, I need it. And he's like, you could be my Harley Quinn. I could be your Joker. You could be my Harley Quinn. She's like, you got the wrong way. It's the other way around. And I'm all like, oh, of course it is. And she's not having it. And then he goes and tells her this story. He's all like, listen, the day that I got zapped, there was a knock on the bus door. The Joker came in, killed the bus driver, and then he got on and he started driving. Or he started talking, and I walked up to him because I was like, nobody's going to do anything. And I'm like, you're not going to do anything. You're like, what, 5? You're not going to do anything. But he walks up to him, and then Joker's like, I'm going to rain acid on this town, and I'm going to make everybody look like me and everything. I'm like, oh, what an original thought. And then he takes the zapper to this kid's head and everything. And this is my whole thought. I'm like, nobody was going to do anything, but you weren't going to do anything at 8 or whatever, how old he was. I can't remember. Doesn't even matter. And I'm all like, maybe you deserve to get zapped, stupid. And so then he goes back to his seat, and then they're driving, and you come to find out that the bus that hit her car, when she was a little girl at the very first episode or whatever, that caused this whole mess with her, it was the Joker driving it, and Batman was following the bus. And he's like, we were born on the same day. And it's like, okay, great. Solomon Grundy, born on Monday. Anyways, so then she's sorry, I have to turn off my alarm. It's about to go off, and I do not want it to go off during this fun time we're having. So then Alice runs because she's all like, hey, let's make a deal. I'm gonna give you something, you're gonna give me the buzzer. And she gives him something. I got a rat in me. So he gives her the buzzer because she must have made a sweet deal. And I'll admit I didn't know what it was until the end, and it's like, oh well, that wasn't that big a deal. So she's like, give me the buzzer, Alice. And she's like, so then Batwoman goes in and she tries to save her or whatnot. Oh, she gets her untied, and I'm all like, but Marquise is still there, and I'm all like, why did he let her untie her? Oh, whatever. And so she's like, I need the buzzer. And then she lets her get close, and she takes the gun and she, wraps around. She's all like, you told me never to touch your gun, but it's so much fun. And then she goes to touch her head to the buzzer, but then it gets knocked out of her hand by Nightwing, which I did not get a screen grab of. Sorry, because he's so cool. And so she's like, no, I need it. Oh, no, I need it. And then these two start fighting because he pops up out of the shadows out of nowhere all of a sudden because, reasons. He just sat there and watched. And he's all like, oh, the baby sis or whatnot. And then she takes off her mask. And this was the best part. This was the climax of this episode. You want to know why? Because instead of kicking his ace and taking him down, she gives him this long speech about how he had a mom and he had a family. And that's all she wanted. And he's all like, that's all she wanted was that. I'm all like, what? What's going on here? What's going on here? It's so stupid. Nobody cares, Ryan. Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit. You're like the most uninteresting person on this show since day one. Like, what's going on? It's so stupid. Marquise has a better story than you. So he's going to go and he shoots her. And while she's all not like knocked down because the suit can take the hits, but she can't die, but she, it's like a bulletproof vest. You still feel it. He's going to freeze her. But then mommy comes in and she's all like, let her go. And she shoots the canister and he runs away. And then she's all like, I thought I told you to leave. She's like, I could never leave you again, baby girl. And I'm all like, are you fucking kidding me with this bullshit? It's so stupid. And she, oh, look at that hug. I finally found my baby girl. Get out of here. And then Ryan texts her and she's all like, we're getting our family back. And she shows her the buzzer. And I'm all like, oh, I really hope Marquise doesn't get that buzzer. I really hope he doesn't. Like, they can't have a happy ending all the time. That's not how real life works. So then these two are sitting here and their basic whole story here is, are we going to make this Facebook official? And they do. They're like, they kiss, they make it Facebook official. And then Mary comes in and she's all like, yada, yada, yada. I don't remember what she says. And I don't care. You don't care either. Nobody cares. She's like, are you wearing the same thing you were yesterday? And I'm all like, oh my gosh, listen, who cares? She's like, oh my God, you guys are a couple. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you. Yeah, you're like scissoring every day now. Yay, tripping, woo, and everything. She's like, ah, look at that. I'm glad I got that. Ah, yay, we're gonna be like frenzies and everything. Like so much fun. She put my hair up. Yay, frenzies and everything. And then they're like, okay, well, we're going to go now so you guys can scissor. And then Alice gets thrown back in Arkham, but she sees her friends here, Ocean and Mouse. And I'm all like, okay, yay. He's like, hey, you want to torture her mind and everything? And they go to mess with her. She's like, don't touch me. And then she's sitting here and she's like, Alice, I'm here. I'm here, Alice. I want to help you. She's like, listen, I'm really sorry. And she's like, no, for real. I'm really sorry. I did a bad, my naughty baby did a no. She's like, what did you do? And she's like, she told Marquise about the Batcave and how to get into the Batcave. So he opens up and he goes in, look at him all smiling with that shit-eating grin. What an asshole. And such a bad actor. Like, this is the worst Joker adaptation ever. It's the worst. I did a ranking. He'd be at the bottom. He's bad. And he tried to say he was the first Joker of color. And I'm all like, no, the 66 one was Hispanic. Are we not counting him? Of course he's not, because these people don't know anything they're talking about. They're so stupid. So he goes in the back cave where there's that tree. So they explain why there's a tree there in the middle of a tower. But okay, so then everything lights up and he's all like, oh, we're going to have fun. Look at me grin. And that's the end of the episode. This was the last episode. I mean, this is the second to last episode of the series. I'm pretty sure this is not coming back. If this comes back, it's so weird. But this literally was just so friggin' bad, this episode. It was so useless. And it just shows you the talent that is not here all the way around. The acting is bad. Oh, well, the actress that plays Jada Jet, she does all right, but she only does it because but it's very soap opera-y, but it doesn't even matter. But the rest, everybody else just sucks. I don't know, man. They're not even trying, I don't even think. But this show's so dumb, and I don't know. And they're doing Gotham Knights, and that show's going to be a complete nightmare. It's going to be worse than I bet you it's going to be worse. Don't worry. Daddy's going to cover it. Oh my goodness. I'm going to cover it. I'm going to try to get some different costumes for each episode. Like maybe I'll wear this one because I'm pretty sure Batwoman will make an appearance because, reasons. But yeah, this show's just bad. It's not good. It's not good, you guys. Yeah, don't watch it anymore. Well, don't worry about it. There's one more episode left and then we never have to worry about it again. All right, that's all I'm going to do. I've had enough of this. It's so stupid. Tell me what you guys think about this episode. Did you like this episode? Did you not like this episode? If you like this episode, I don't understand you. This is for you, Batwoman. Good television is not for you. That's just good writing. It's not for you. Like Brie Larson says, good writing is just not for you. Go watch A Wrinkle in Time. That's for you. If you liked Batwoman, that's the crap that's for you. All right, you guys, I'm going to end this because this thing is driving me mental. Do a little hair wave, do a little hair flip for you. I'm going to go. All right, listen, you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys next week. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. I will see you guys next week on the series finale of Batwoman. We're going to have a big party. I got a big review after that where it's going to be super fun and everything. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.